So the beautiful days here in Mar del Plata have finally come. It's about time that we have good weather here. I got the beach right over here. I'm in the centro. Right here is the Mar del Plata casino, and this is the hotel that's here. And this is a very common area where if you do come visit the city, you're more than likely gonna be in this area here. And it has a beautiful view of the ocean. You got the sea lions that are one right there and one over there. In this area here during this time of year, it's so nice to be down here. You got the nice ocean smell. There's people that they sell stuff here right on the beach. It's just a beautiful place to come and check out. You're really right in the center of pretty much everything that there is in Mar del Plata to do. It's a very good spot here. Although the beaches in this area here aren't the cleanest, there are definitely enough space here for a bunch of people to be here at the beach, and it does get very packed in the summertime. But yeah, from my experience, these beaches here are a little bit more run down, a little bit more dirty, and just a little bit more crammed than what you would find in other parts of Mar del Plata, like Mogotes and Zona Mogotes. That area down there is my preferred area for the beaches just because the waves are bigger. There's a lot more space. It's about 2 kilometers down there, and you have just an overall nice environment compared to this area here where it's a little bit more movement just because you're so near the city. People come here to stop real quick to check out the water while they're on vacation. A little bit more of a quicker stop here. If you are in Punta Mogotes, people are going to be there all day from when the sun comes up. It's packed and people are gonna stay there all day. In this area here, since yeah, like I said, it's closer there. People come and go, and there's a lot more movement here. Overall, it's looking nice. It's feeling good. People are getting ready. This guy over here is setting up this stand for the summertime. Yeah, very awake. Beautiful time of year is this time now. It's October 18th today. Yeah, we should be starting to experience more summer season coming November. At the end of November should be more consistent, beautiful days. The peak season here is January. January and the beginning 2-3 weeks of February are the better days in the summer here. Yeah, everything is waking up again. And you can see here they're setting up the tents that they have for rent during the summer. This whole area is one of the many areas that they set up like little cabana tents where you can either rent for the entire season, which is a very good deal if you come down to the beach and you're planning on being here all summer long. Renting a tent for the whole season is very good, but you can also rent these tents out for just like a day pass. Yeah, usually they just do one day or the full season from where I've rented before. Very comfortable considering that when it does get windy here, it really helps with as far as like keeping the heat contained inside the tent, so you don't have to leave soon from the beach because the wind changes. But once the winds from down south start coming in, you really feel a big change in temperature. Usually if you're on like the public beach area, that's where you'd want to probably leave. If you are in the tents, we found that you can enjoy much more days in Mar del Plata for like the summer having that tent. So it's a big plus. It's honestly very worth it. You do the math and everything, it comes up to like $8 a day at the most. And we were able to rent one for $600 in the conversion of pesos. It was 600 bucks at the time, which was a really good deal. Now it's about 950 to 1,000 to rent this season. I'm not sure what happened. I mean, the price has changed a lot, but it was definitely worth it. We're still considering to do it again this year just because it did go up in price. We're seeing. I definitely would like to if I can. This area here is year round. They do it every weekend. I'm pretty sure every weekend. It's like a bunch of there's like a flea market all the way down to about over there, but it's pretty much the same thing as this. Yeah, you can find some pretty cool souvenirs and stuff like that. And yeah, there are already some people in the water. It's very cold still. It's about 15 degrees Celsius. People are in the water already. I mean, with the sun here, it's actually a good day to come out. Not too much yet. Not too much yet. In the summer, it is just like jam-packed. Like everybody's just like 1 meter from each other, 3 feet. It's just jam-packed. But now at this time, it's really nice. Really, really nice. There's people on kayaks way over there. And coming this way, we have the pier. I'm not sure what the name of this pier is, but in Spanish we call it the muelle. So this muelle here, I always call it the quilmes. That's a beer business here that they have, a big beer company. There's a restaurant in there also. So I've been living in Mar del Plata for about 3 years now. I moved here in 2021 and I'd come and go quite often to the United States. About a year and a half ago, I decided to live here full time and it's been very nice. Just most of the times I've been here has been very, very cold. Here is the entrance. Let's see if it is open to the public still, because I know that they did some construction and stuff. Yeah, it looks like it. Right behind where the guy is. It says prohibido, bicicletas, motos. So you can't bring any bicycles or skateboards or anything like that, but it is open to the public. That's pretty cool. And all this here is new pretty much. They did this at the end of 2022, I think, or the beginning of 2023, I can't remember, but all this area here, they're starting to fix it up now. Like right over here, they're gonna be putting in a little park area to get rid of this parking lot that they announced, I wanna say a year ago, and still nothing, but there has been quite a bit of changes that they have been doing in Mar del Plata to just improve it overall. That'll look actually very nice because, I mean, this area here, I honestly think it's pretty run down for it being like the main center part of the city. Like it could be very, very beautiful if they end up fixing certain little details that there is here. Putting a park here would definitely clean up this whole little spot right here. Definitely once you hear the whole overall vibe of Argentina, you find that this is a very nice and relaxing spot to come and check out. And I feel safe. I mean, I've never once had any issues living here with anybody trying to like really bother me or anything. Like I'm walking around with my phone, there's like nothing going on, so it's really nothing to worry about if you are planning on coming down to mainly the main city areas. If you go out of what is this area, or if you are just in a bad timing, in a bad situation, I mean things can happen, but overall you're fine. You're fine. Don't listen to too much of what the media says and what you can quickly look up online, because there's a lot of different things that they show that can happen and stuff, and it happens everywhere. But here, you're good. You'll be just fine. Oh look, they got the famous choripans, los choripan. I don't really prefer them. Not for me. A lot of people love them. I mean, they taste good, but just they're not for me. I don't like them too much. This area here has been pretty much redone. They really started putting some attention here, and I can honestly say that it is nice. It's a really, really relaxed area to come to hang out, drink some mates, and this is a nice spot here. I'm not sure what part this is. I think I'm coming into La Perla. Wow, check it out. This is the new sidewalk that we have. This is my first time actually using the sidewalk. It used to be a bunch of like rocks and a bunch of different things like that here, where you cannot ride a bike, you cannot ride a skateboard, you couldn't do pretty much anything. I don't even think a wheelchair would have worked with what was through here. So now they finally put this sidewalk here, which is really cool. In this area here is actually very funny. I'm not sure if they fixed it, but with these waves, today is a very relaxed day with the waves here. At times during the year, these waves come in really strong, like ridiculously fast, and they end up exploding, coming over this like little barrier here, and it just completely soaks whoever's walking. I mean, I've seen it where a whole family has been completely like just drenched in the middle of winter, and they were like literally soaked. They were visiting here, and you can tell. So I mean, very sad situation. Here is another beach area that I would come to during the summer a couple years ago. And it's a very, very big area here. So there's like a bunch of little beach sectors that I guess they brought these rocks here to calm the waves down and to bring in the sand. But there's like, I don't know, at least like 15 of them. I start from here and they go all the way down to like down at the end over there. So the beaches here are also very nice, very clean overall. They do get a little packed just because of how small the beach area is. Mar del Plata is full of old houses along the coastline. From what you can see underneath that building there, and this building, or this house here, is they were old houses. Now they got redone to be businesses, and most of them are businesses now. But this one in particular here is very interesting because mostly they're not allowed to throw the houses down. I'm not sure how the laws are or what prevents them from taking them down. They ended up making this entire building right on top of the house. So they didn't take the house down. They used the house as like their lobby area and just added this to it. It is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day today. Like, I'm honestly surprised on how nice it is. Wow, I love this weather. So beautiful, so much energy, so much light, so much sun. It's nice and warm. Totally, totally different city. I love it. I know I've talked about weather so much already in the video, but honestly, this city needs it. And days like this is just amazing. I love it. Today is also Friday. Tomorrow or after tomorrow's Mother's Day here? Yeah, today's Friday. So yeah, after tomorrow's Mother's Day, this Sunday here in Argentina, it is a little bit different than how it is in the United States. So I actually came downtown today to buy a purse, or not a purse, a wallet for my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. And yeah, a little bit sobre la hora, what they would say in Argentina. Like, my English and Spanish has gotten very confused on how I express myself. So sobre la hora, on the dot, I think you would say, or on the dot. How else can you say sobre la hora? On the dot, no, last minute. There, a little bit last minute on getting this present because they're gonna be going to Mendoza for the weekend, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. So we're gonna be celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow. So at least I'm not getting that full rush of everybody going to get the presents on Saturday. So a little bit better. So that is something very interesting that's happened to me since I've been here for so long. So I came to Argentina fluently speaking Spanish from what I thought was fluent. I have gotten better over time, but with speaking so much Spanish and really not speaking any English, like for the most part, my days are 95% full of Spanish. And then the rest of that 5% is me thinking in my head, me reading in English and watching videos in English and things like that. But for the most part, everything has been in Spanish. So I found it pretty complicated to not talk, but I do want to try to use Spanish words when I speak English, just because it's a lot more expressive, the Spanish language, than what English is from what I've noticed. So I've really had some struggles with speaking English being here so long, even though, like I said, it is my native language. It has been quite tricky to keep the two languages separate, and especially when I visit United States, I always get tangled up with talking. Something I never expected, but it has happened, and now I gotta learn English, I guess. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick because I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm at an empanada place where they sell some really good empanadas. Hola, ¿qué tal? Sí, te pido... ¿Para comer acá? Sí, para llevar. Para llevar. Sí, para llevar. Una empanada de pollo y la otra de caprese. ¿Algo más? Nada más. Dale, ¿se puede pagar con tarjeta? Débito. Débito, sí. So I got an empanada de pollo, and the other one should be caprese. There you go. And both of these were just about $2 for both of them, so not bad. This one's my favorite, so I'm gonna start with this one. So down this road here, way over there is the beach, and this is the just a very commercial tourist place that people come down and check out when they're here. You're right next to a cathedral, just pretty much in what is the heart of Mar del Plata. That's so good. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That was a quick little walk around of Mar del Plata, kind of just me doing my thing, just showing a little bit of points of the city. So if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave me a like, and I'll be back in a few days with another video. Peace.